You saw that on your kill feed. Now, NBE Sports has their sights and scopes set for limit over. Now, Stalwart Esports is Nerzed also right there on the kill feed. Really quick work, but there's already one casualty for the side of NB. Now, we saw them earlier
Mm-hmm.
where they actually gave us quite some moments having to survive that long for that previous game. Now, and it looks like we're still in Erangel here, Red Queen. So, like I said, we turned that up a little bit,
Uh-oh.
and we're going
Uh-oh.
back to El Clasico as we mentioned. Now,
Yes.
you see these remaining teams, Red, and they're so close to each other. We have Stalwart Esports, we have NB Esports, West Point Mambas, and DRS. They are making quick work out of this because since we're in stage 5 already, this is a claustro fest here. So you gotta be very particular with your positioning.
Yes, we no longer have that much space, for everyone. So these guys need to actually eliminate one another and send them back to the lobby. But so far, Stalwart Esports is doing
Exactly.
pretty great. They've managed to reach stage 5 of this match with quite a number of elimination points as well. Now, we can't really say the
Okay.
situation so far, but DRS a while ago, I think they were in big trouble because there were a lot of their players that's been knocked down, but we're not really sure if they're still alive. Yes, they are still alive and kicking, ladies and gents. And okay, if we're gonna look at the zone so far, Pika, I think Stalwart Esports is right at the edge, and there's a lot of opportunity for
Look at
gatekeeping
this.
situation. I
Yes.
mean, we still got limit over. We still got West Point Mambas outside of the safe zone, and this is just right for them to pick up those elimination points. I mean, it is easy.
That's the point right here, Red Queen. This is no man's land. To be honest, this is
Oh
one of those situations wherein anything can happen with a blink of an eye. There it
my
is.
goodness.
Jarrell takes out Nitrogen. Nerza takes out Jarrell as a trade.
Uh-oh.
Now the West Point Mamba slowly being beheaded here. Oh my goodness. Okay, what a chase down. What a chase down. Now Nitrogen and the
Wow.
rest. Oh my gosh, a limit over on their knees. Now no backups whatsoever here from Michi because Emas is down but not yet out for the count. Now NB Esports a bit distant. And look at this. Killer YT from Raging Bulls. Oh my gosh, Red, I cannot believe this. Raging Bulls are still in this with seven, being one of the 7 teams that is still in the gunning for their chicken dinner. Could this be that moment here, Red Queen? Because right now, Umayer is holding the flag for limit over. A while ago, it was
Oh.
Nitrogen. But it looks like the survival instincts have been kicking in, and we are down to 7.
Oh.
20 players remaining. Red Queen Giante from the Real Soldiers. They still have a chance to pick up Delta. Never mind. I think Delta
Oh.
has been exiled by the play zone. Now Rules has to make a run for it if he doesn't want that Aurora Borealis to take him with it as well.
Okay, unfortunate gameplay so far from DRS. There was no chance for them to actually go for that quick revive. Delta now goes out of the game. Killer Whitey,
Oh
Rulzuk, and
man.
Gyante, all that is left for DRS. Now we are looking at 7 teams remaining, and 19 players are alive, and this battle is happening just around the Pochinki area, if I'm not mistaken. Now we got Umayer going down at the hands of Yangon Galacticus, and here comes Evil Boy being sinister as he is. Oh my goodness, gets Giante from that exchange. Evil Boy. Raging Bulls, they are doing perfectly fine at the moment. I mean, they still continue to rack up some kill points, but we're
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
DRS
no!
soldiers. Evil Boy goes down as well. I mean, there is a lot of fights happening simultaneously, ladies and gents, and Redman has now the only player remaining coming from the side of Raging Bulls. And just like that, Pika, we're now down to just 5 teams
Oh.
because West Point Mambas has been eliminated as well.
That was a good showing, to be honest, from West Point Mambas. I mean, we did not see the action prior to it, but the fact that the moment our screens enlightened us with the West Point Mambas presence, and I could say that was at least a few points placement-wise for these, for the Mambas, and 7 eliminations, by the way. So they get to take home a bit. That's a good chunk to add to
Yes,
the
sir.
scores, and a good tallies for the Mambas. I definitely will give them slow claps for that. Now, Mernat Boy from Yangon Galactic, sadly, this is we had to jinx the god of mischief himself, because he was again one to go
Yes, sir.
here for Yangon Galacticus. But just like that, we had another elimination, leaving us with only 4 teams remaining. Now, DRS still with the shrivel of hope here with their last remaining member, has to take on a very
Mm-hmm.
healthy,
Mm-hmm.
very game Stalwart Esports. I hate being right all the time, Red, when it comes to these complete teams making it to stage 5 onwards.
Yes, Killer Whitey is just being super cool about the fact that Nerdsit threw a nade on his way, but he knows he's gonna miss, and he remained quiet right there in the corner. Now, Stalwart Esports Peak, I mean, they still have a little bit of cover so far since we have lots of houses here to take refuge. From, but Stalwart Esports is trying to clear the way onto the opposite
Hey,
side of the
oh,
road. Romeo Boy goes
okay.
down with a nade. Ezza as well goes down, but from the play zone peak of 4 teams
Here we go.
remaining, and the biggest advantage goes to Stalwart Esports having a complete
Again?
set of players, so we will not question the amount of firepower that they can offer during this last few zones. Stalwart Esports getting into action, throwing in that nade. Let's see if it can actually take down this player. There goes the nade, fire in the hole, boom! Up. It wasn't enough to actually take that player down because here comes the second one. Action still not topping. Oh my goodness, there you go with an
Hey!
accurate nade for the second time around. Stalwart Esports about to rack up another kill points as well. He's still gunning for the one player remaining coming from the
Oh
side of
boy.
NB, Pika.
And YG again not far behind. They need to make something happen here to stop a bit of these hunters, because 4 of Stalwart Esports' players, that's still a tall order. Now with NB only having one standing member, he's gonna be forced to make a revive. But YG, I'd say again, I'm gonna go back to them. Oh my gosh, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Mernat Boy manages to wound the Giants right here. Now they have to pick up tops. Otherwise, they will almost even up the playing field, because DRS and NB Esports will be jumping in on the action. There we go. Killer YT avenges with Nurzed. This is it, Red. This is what I was talking about. They have been sorted out already. Now this is 2v2 and 1v1s, and this is going to be one heck of a rumble here should they start making contact with each other. Now Killer YT
Okay.
is in a tough spot. He needs to get at least Nurzed rather from Stalwart
Uh-huh.
Esports needs to get revived, but Killer YT can get the job done right then and there.
Oh man, like I said, Stalwart
Ow!
Esports having the best advantage
Okay.
and of course the biggest chance to actually win this fourth matchup. Pika, I mean, cover check. Okay, they don't
Ooh!
need to worry about any teams crashing this at this point in the game, so they don't really have that much pressure so far. But you know what? For the side of Yangon Galacticus, I think we might witness, the end of the line
Oh
for this
no!
team as
Oh no!
Stalwart
Yes!
Esports now rushed in
Again!
and moved in for the kill. Oh my goodness, that was probably the fastest game I have ever casted. Now we don't know what happened, but we came in at the fourth phase of the circle, everyone. So we kind of missed, like a chunk of what happened during the first few minutes of the game. But
Yeah.
hey, we still got Stalwart Esports over here winning their second chicken dinner of the
Yes.
night.
What a showing. And yes, they might have been damaged, down but not out. Stalwart Esports still manages to stamp
Oh
their second
man.
chicken dinner for the evening. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, Red, again, it was very unfortunate we didn't catch most of the action. But for the most part, I see your favorite, your one tap god, your personal your single shot lord is able to rack up 5 eliminations this time around. And action with 4,
Mm-hmm.
near Z with 3, and tops with 1. Still, the entire team never fails to amaze us. So good stuff. Great showing. Great showing, Red Queen.
Yes, there you go. 5 elimination points just for Stalwart Icy. Hey, like I said, I'm gonna follow you, man. I mean, I'm just, still amazed at the fact how you play this game, and so you continue to like really perform the best for your teams. But of course, we're not gonna disregard the fact that Tops, this is one of their best fraggers so far, Pika. I mean, he's always
Mhm.
part of like being the most valuable player in a lot of competition. Honestly, I mean, I've checked their stats from Wikipedia, and Tops has been quite a stellar player for the side of a Stalwart Esports. But right now, we're talking about IC MVP, ladies and
Mhm.
gents, with 5 elimination points in the third